Hello friends, welcome to another episode of The Ink Happiness. Now, today I'm going to talk about a pen which is not very well known but is a very good pen nonetheless. Now, there's an interesting backstory to it in that there is this young gentleman who is still doing his studies. Who apparently, at least he claims that he is a regular viewer of the channel, and he is a fountain pen lover. He uses fountain pens, and whatever little money, since he's a student, whatever little money he has, or whatever he gets, is his savings, he is buying fountain pens. It's like a rabbit hole. We've all been through it. Some of us are still struggling with this habit of buying one pen after the other. It's something that's all consuming. It's ask my wife or my mother, and they'll never stop cribbing about how I waste so much of money buying fountain pens, pens that I rarely use, pens that I don't need, pens that are of no value to them. But you and I know why we buy fountain pens. You and I know the kind of pleasure fountain pens give us. You and I know the excitement that is there in this whole scheme of acquisition. How you almost like stalk a fountain pen. You try to get as much knowledge about it. You talk to your friends about it to know more about this particular pen. Then you scrap the end of the barrel to, put together enough money to buy it. And then how you write, the pleasure that it gives. It's something that all of us know. But and I know I'm digressing. So let's get back to this gentleman. So he has this habit of every time he comes across a new pen that he doesn't know about, he'll call me up and he'll keep pestering me. Kaku, or uncle, you do this story on this particular pen. Do you have that pen? So please show it in the video so that I can see it. I can learn about it, and I can know whether it is worth buying or not. Unfortunately, like all of us again, it's something it's a common trait, and he does end up buying up most of the things, most of the pens. So, but he keeps pestering me, and I try to the best of my ability to accommodate him and his wishes, because it's people like him, it's people like you and me, it's people like us that makes this fraternity such a wildly exciting place to be in. Makes this hobby something that's so close to all of our hearts. It's something that gives us so much pleasure that, it's beyond words. Anyway, the pen that this particular gentleman wants me to show is called Scrikss. I have two of them, so I just took them out because of this farmaish, because of this request from this gentleman that I show these pens. Now, a little background about Scrikss. Scrikss is a Turkish company. Now, it's Turkey, as you know, is on the border of Europe. Some say it's in Asia, some say it's in Europe, but whatever, it's the gateway. And this particular company, if I'm not wrong, had a tie-up with Pelikan of Germany. They had a long association with Pelikan. So these pens many people believe, and I'm quoting experts in the field, people who know much more than me, are much more serious about their pens than I am, and people who are, of course, much more knowledgeable. They say that these pens are virtually as good as Pelican pens in terms of their make, their quality, and other aesthetics that are involved. As a matter of fact, both these pens I had bought in India. They're imported, or they used to be imported by a company called Tejura Overseas. I think that's Mumbai based, and Tejura is a constant feature in most of the pen shows. So it's very easy. They're also there in the net, so it's very easy to get in touch with them or to acquire things from them. Now the Scrikss pens, they are many years old. Many years old in the sense I bought them a couple of years before, on the other side of COVID, and I used to regularly use them. I've used them for a long period of time, close to a year, and somehow after some time, after getting a feel of these pens, I washed and kept them in my collection. So I've taken them out. Now let me show you the pens. This comes in this box, and this is the guarantee card. They have a guarantee card where here it says it's 50 years. I don't know. I don't remember honestly whether this was the 50th year commemoration pen or something like that. I don't remember that. I have it in two colors. I have it in maroon and black. This has a gold nib, and they are piston fillers. They are piston fillers, and you can, I believe you can see the piston moving up and down, and they suck in the ink. They write very well. They write beautifully, and I'll show you the other pen also. So that was maroon, and this is black. This also has that guarantee card or whatever you call it there. And this is black, and these pens look very nice. There's something, elegance about this pen, and it can be easily carried in the pocket. There's an ink window, a very big ink window. So, of course, that's a big plus in many pens, especially for people who write a lot and who need to know where their level of ink is. They are piston fillers with gold nibs, and let me this is just written Scrikss with their logo on the nib. The clip is also very sturdy. They have their logo here on the clip as well. It has a golden band where also, Scrikss is written, and that's it. So these are the two pens, and that my friend wanted me to show. These are the pens, and they both write exceedingly well. They are very soft pens, not very hard. The nibs are not very hard. They're very soft and very well crafted. It's so simple and elegant. As a matter of fact, it's something that you will carry. You can carry in your pocket as a daily carry, and they will not be flashy. They will not, announce your arrival or things like that. They're not gaudy. They're very simple, very straightforward, utilitarian pens that look good, and they write extremely well. That is what matters. And their piston filling mechanism and their the build quality is very high, exceptionally high, and they're not very expensive also. That's something that I wanted to point out, that they're not very expensive pens. So that's about it. If you want to know, now there's another thing that I just wanted to discuss, or talk loudly. We can stop at this when we talk about pens or inks. We can stop at this level, wherein I just touch about the parentage, the pen, and some functions. Which is what, this is the level of knowledge or information that most of us are happy with. Or I can go deeper, much deeper. I can go, talk about the history of Scrikss, how they developed, how these pens were made, who were the designer. I can go into much details, and most people, I feel, would not be interested in going into such details. So what do I do? Do I stop at this? Make 10-15 minute videos where we talk about generally a pen or a ink or something of interest to us, or go much deeper and talk about the same things in much more detail? What would you want? Why don't you write? Why don't you write and tell us what you want, so that it's easier for me to format the videos to spread out. Another thing, I want your honest opinion on this. Please tell me. Is that I speak from my heart. It's not that I have made detailed notes that I am talking out or reading out from. It's nothing of that sort. Whatever comes to my mind, I say. There is always the possibility, always the chance that I will commit a mistake, which I do. At times, then when that mistake is pointed out, or when I see that I've committed a mistake, I apologize and I try to rectify it. But so what do I do? Do we talk naturally like this, or do we make detailed reports and kind of read it out, which will be like something that you ask your AI to collate, and they will tell you, do you want that kind of a video, or do you want this kind of a video? So that's another thing. So please write and please tell me, because these are I try to see this as a collaborative effort, where you ask me, and I'm showing this particular pen because this gentleman asked me, because he wanted to know about this pens, and I don't know why, because here it is written Dolma Kalem. Now I can go and have another 10 minutes of your precious time talking about it. Now I'm resisting myself, because some people, especially those who are not from the community, find it very boring. And so that's it. Please write back. Thank you for being with us for so long. Thank you for your patronage. Please, we are very close to 5,000 subscribers. So please subscribe if you still haven't. And please ask your friends to subscribe, because, that's another mark that's another landmark that we want to achieve. So thank you for being with us, and see you next week with another video.